You want to see a cool tool? Wait for this one. So, I've taught you all these different retouch tools and ways to patch and healing brush and clone, but I saved the best for last. Also, it's destructive, and you know how I feel about that, but it's a pretty good tool. So what you're going to use is any selection tool that you want. I'm just going to use a lasso for this demonstration, but you could choose any selection tool that you want. The reality is your selection doesn't have to be great as long as you zoom in. So this is actually a rather big picture. This is at 50% view. So if you are working with me in Photopea, you might want to image resize and scale this down just so it'll be a little faster, because this is another one of those smart tools that the computer's going to do the work for you and it has to think about it. So really big pictures are going to be hard to deal with. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this layer just so that I have a copy so I can show you a before and after when we get done with it. So this bottom one will be my before and this top one will be my after. And here we go. So this is called the Content Aware Fill. It's located under the Edit menu, under the Fill option. And when you go in there, you have different choices, but the one that we're going to do is Content Aware. Now you have to have something selected. So right now it's grayed out because I have nothing selected. But when you do, you can choose that, and what it does is it fills in the areas of the selection using what it thinks is the content that belongs inside. So let me go over here. I'm going to zoom in, and you do need to zoom up really close on these. Now, you know, I don't know what parts of this are actually shadows and what parts of this are actually from this motorcycle, but I'm going to take this little, this little slip here, and I just have it on a plain lasso, no add or subtract or anything. That way I can just start over every time. Anyway, you click on your thing, you go to Edit, Fill, Content Aware, and then hit OK. That's it. It's gone. Now, if you do see shadows that you want to get rid of, then when you're done, go to the shadow that's left behind if there is one. Oops, not stroke. Edit, Fill, Content Aware. And then click to deselect. And that's it. So if we look out here on this before and after, here's our before, here's our after. Looks pretty good. All this other area is just shaded like it was, and then that is missing. And you can zoom up. Like I said, your big kicker here is you really need to zoom up, like really close, because you've got to kind of see pixel level to figure out where those shadows are that you might need to make go away. So again, you can see the shadows around the object have pixels. So we want to include those little shadow pixels. Edit, Fill, Content Aware. Bam. If you feel like there's a little bit of a shadow left behind, grab the shadow, Edit, Fill, Content Aware. Bam. That's pretty much it. Yeah, isn't that crazy? So easy. So anyway, this works great in Photoshop and in Photopea equally. Here you can see my little person missing up here. But I'll show you a finished version here in Photopea. So here's the same image, and here's my before, and here's my after. I got rid of the billboard, some things here. Just kind of look around as I turn it on and off, and you can see the various items that are missing. I even used it to take this light out. That's a hard one because obviously there's no line to put in place right here back where there should be a white line. Although, I don't know, maybe there isn't a white line. Look, the white line does actually stop. But, you know, so again, same story. It doesn't have to be a super tight selection. You can get close to it if you want to. And Edit, Fill, Content Aware. There you go. Look. You would have never known that was there. Actually, it actually did fill in my line. It's not perfect, but it's not awful either. So anyway, that's Content Aware Fill. You're going to do a little project. So you're going to go find a picture that has a lot of stuff in it, a busy picture. I will say things that are like an overhead view are a lot easier. It's like a picture of a table that has food on it or something like that would be easy. You've got to remove at least 8 items. So you need to have something that's super busy. Think like Where's Waldo, but you're getting rid of stuff. Don't add stuff. You're going to have your before and after so that we can see the difference. And you're going to cite the source for where you got the original picture, just so I can make sure you don't cheat. So anyway, instructions on how to turn that in are down below this video.